to land where you landed. Like, what kind of support do real estate agents get from brokerages? And then maybe you can talk about why you think why we see so many real estate agents is kind of jumping from brokerage to brokerage.
It's a good question. And I will say it's not an easy one to answer, because for every agent, it is different and it's situational.
Yeah.
With that being said, the way that it's structured is that when you hang your license at a brokerage, you have to pay for that.
Okay.
So there are some brokerages out there that you pay set split to. So whenever you get a commission check, say a percentage of that goes to the office, a percentage of that goes to you. Now, what you get for that depends on what brokerage you're at. So that split can pay for you having a physical office. It can pay for you having real estate leads. So like if somebody walks into a building and says, I want to sell my property, they might hand that over to you. That might be included. Your internet is included, your E&O insurance, errors and emissions insurance.
Yep.
That's all stuff to take into consideration, as well as signs, business cards, lock boxes. So when you see agents jumping around a lot, they feel that another office can give them a better deal than the office that they're currently in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to talk industry rules and regulations about all that.
No, that's absolutely fine. I want it from a marketing standpoint. Maybe we can talk about it from this standpoint. Okay. Yeah. And Dave, I would love for you to chime in and tell me what you're seeing as well, or how this impacts you, because I don't know that I necessarily have, the absolute opinion on this. But for me, what I see, and you're not like this, Katie, so I'm asking this because you're completely different, which is why I wanted to have you on here. I will see people that are posting things related to their brokerage, right? They're all in on their brokerage. On social media, I'm seeing them just hype up their brokerage. They're all pumped up. They're saying about how great it is. And then like a week later, all of a sudden, I see that they change professions. They're with another brokerage. And to me as a consumer, that is that makes me have a negative thought process about that real estate agent. Dave, what is your how do you view that when you see that? Because I'm sure you've probably seen that too.
Oh, I've seen it more times than I can even recall, and outside of knowing more about the industry, one of the things that would constantly go through my mind is, I'd have questions about loyalty, I have questions about, like, is it just a greed move? There are all kinds of things that I would naturally assume, and they weren't necessarily good assumptions. I'll just fully confess that. Sometimes they were true, but we won't get into that. But the reality is that really understanding an industry when it comes to a marketing perspective specifically, Katie, some of the things that you just mentioned are invaluable when you're bringing along somebody to, say, for example, help you in the area of marketing, when they really understand why you're looking for a particular brokerage. And you mentioned this early on too, and I'll stop talking. You mentioned, and I think something that you did that it's the first time I've ever heard a real estate person say this. You interviewed brokerages.